What's up, you guys? My name is Kelly and I am back. It's been a hiatus, a very long hiatus, but I would like to return to vlogging. I am returning to vlogging because it's something that I just truly enjoy. When I did it a few years ago, I really enjoyed it, and I just am trying to get back into doing things that I enjoy to keep my sanity and just to spread positive messages. So that's what I'm going to be doing. We'll see what this turns into, but I'm going to start out with just doing week in my life videos where I just do some check-ins, see who's going through similar things, and then I can also show you guys what I'm doing in my life, whether that's yoga, working, crocheting, my spiritual work, journaling, anything like that. You guys will get the inside scoop. So today I do have a few things that I want to show you and go over with you guys. I kind of would like to do a brief introduction. My name is Kelly. I guess I already said that. But we can kind of get into that a little bit later once you guys get to know me and see if you have any questions that you want to know specifically. But today I kind of just want to go over some new products that I got. I would like to do a little mini review, and I also just want to reflect on some things that I've been going through and just, mentally grappling with, I guess you can say, over the past week or so, as I feel like I'm stepping into like a new journey in life. Got a lot of stuff going on, and hopefully this will be the start of a really great chapter for me and for you all, for everyone watching. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope that you like what you see. Feel free to like, comment, share. I'm definitely going to be coming with more. I'm challenging myself to stay consistent with this because I really do enjoy even though it's just talking to the camera, it helps me and then hopefully it helps some of y'all as well. So again, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you like what you see. All right, so let's start with the products that I got from Target. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. It is bentonite clay, Aztec healing clay. And of course, like I said, you can get it at Target. I normally get it off of Amazon, but I was in the store and I knew I needed more. Basically, it has multi-purposes. I started off using this, mixing it with water as a face mask. And, I like to say that it worked pretty well. My skin is flourishing right now. I only used it one time this weekend, but I also have another skincare product that I got from Target. It is a volcanic sand facial. I thought the box was cute, the packaging was cute. I really like to exfoliate because I feel like my skin is like kind of combination, not so much dry, more leaning on the oily side. So I like to clean my pores pretty often, at least like 3 times a week. So here's the mask. It works really well. It's really comfortable. Left it on for 10 minutes, and I did have some, this is where I break out the most, here on my cheeks. Did have some breakouts there, and now they're pretty much gone. I don't know if you guys can see. No breakouts there. But yeah, I tried these new products. This is not new to me, but I love them, and I really am just trying to, like I said, get on a good regimen, try out some new products, but also just stay consistent and see how that works for me. So I know that I said that I love vlogging and enjoyed vlogging before, but I think it's gonna be way more interesting now. All that I've been telling myself is just to start somewhere, and I feel like I was discouraged my first time around with vlogging because I just felt like no one was watching, and like, what was the point? But for me, I'm gonna do this for me, just for starters. And I'm just trying to remind myself that I never know, who can be going through similar things or who could relate to something that I'm talking about in a vlog. So why not, just again, start somewhere, and who knows who my vlogs will help. So, like I said, I started a semi-new hobby. I just have been trying to really just get back to myself and doing things that make me happy. So when I was younger, I did crochet. And let's start off with my first hat that I made at the beginning of August. This is what it looks like. So there's no shame in my game, not the cutest, but I'm like, girl, hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? So this is my first beanie. I got it in a kit from Michael's, and this is how it came out. I like that it's ribbed. There's things that I like about it, but it's way too small. I think the kit was for kids, to be honest. So this is where I started. 15th of August is when I finished, and I just finished my latest hat on Friday. And this is not it, but this is similar to what it looks like. So this is another beanie that I made, and it's September 13th. So in just a little less than a month, I basically taught myself how to make beanies, and I'm really proud. I also made a couple bucket hats. So, you know, I guess I'll try it on for y'all. It's super cute. And I just love that it's going to be able to be worn for winter time. I mean, I wore mine yesterday, so, and it's still summer. So, but with fall coming up, I'm really excited to try out some different colors. I have a whole box of yarn here sitting beside me. I made a hat this color that I love. It's like a gold. That's another fall color that I'm excited for. This one, super cute. Another beanie. And I just made some for fun, just to try out different colors, textures, and patterns. This is like a bucket hat. Again, I taught myself how to make, kind of loose, but like super cute, right? You know, like, so yeah, it's been really fun just to like play around with different patterns. Like I said, this one's like a super big bucket hat, but it's still cute. I love the rainbow and everything, so I'm still learning, but that's really what I wanted to challenge myself with. And what I'm continuing to challenge myself with is trying new things and being consistent, and then just doing things that I know will help people regardless of my own expectations of who's gonna like it, who's gonna watch it, who's gonna buy it, all that, because that just gets in the way of me doing so much. So trying to just really temper my expectations, and hopefully that will help me to just, you know, grow and do things that I've been wanting to do for a long time without all the limitations that I put on myself, because I feel like we all do that. But I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. What I'm going to show you guys next is a couple of products that I got from a company called Purple and Prosper on Instagram. So speaking of, you know, of course, like, I feel like every woman gets breakouts during hormonal breakouts in general, but also during like PMS and everything like that. Not to say that it's normal when you're in balance, but I'm working it. I'm working to get in balance so that I don't have like PMS or anything like that. But part of that process is using products that are natural and that will align with my cycle and the type of cycle that I have. So for me, I like to yoni steam throughout my menstrual cycle. Only when I'm menstruating is the only time I don't steam. But I like to, you know, kind of do things before and after my cycle. So I do a lot of warm baths, soaking in the bath as it is, baths with herbs and things like that, Epsom salt, whatever I need to keep me going during the week. So I was really excited to try this next product. It is called the Good Flora Soak from a company called Purple and Prosper. So as you can see, I've already used some of this one. I've used the product twice so far and I'm already loving it. Okay, so this soak is supposed to be great for balancing the pH, also just keeping your lady bits fresh and everything. We know that your body and your pH can go through so many changes throughout the month. That is completely normal, just depending on what you eat and of course your hormones. So like I said, I like to do things to kind of get in balance before my period and after my period. So as a part of my, you know, ritual, it's kind of like a spiritual ritual for me, but also like a spiritual hygiene and physical hygiene. I yoni steam at least 3 to 4 times before my cycle, which kind of goes into after cycle too. But with this, I started this after my cycle just went off this past week, and I love it. Got the apple cider vinegar. Let's see what other ingredients does it have. Moonstone crystals, raspberry leaf, hibiscus flower, bentonite clay, and some essential oils. So it's super natural. It's not anything too strong. It doesn't smell like straight apple cider vinegar, but I can definitely smell it. But I'm trying to just get more used to like fermented foods and everything like that anyway, to help with my pH balance, not just down there, but in my body as well. So I'm gonna be trying some new things, kombucha, new foods, everything like that, trying to get my taste buds acclimated to different things. So I'm also gonna be bringing you guys along with me in that journey. So I didn't really want to talk directly to the camera for a long time because I know that gets boring, but I do appreciate you guys for sticking around and listening. I want to say that's pretty much all that I have to share this time. Definitely stay tuned for the next video. I have some fun stuff going on next week. You'll get to see me go horseback riding and a few other things. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you guys love this video. Definitely like it, share it, comment below if you have any tips for skincare, for oily skin, anything you see in here that you feel like you're going through and you can give some tips or advice on. I'd love that. Share it in the comments for someone else to see. I do want to leave you guys with a quick reflection though, just to think about as you're going through your week. So I want to challenge you guys as well to find some things that make you happy and start doing them. I think that it's really important for us to really tune in at this point in our lives, in the world, with so much going on. Tune into ourselves and things that make us happy so that we can start being a little more, what's the word I'm looking for, self-sufficient, right? Because we always are looking toward outer things to make us happy, which whether that's our job, our families, our friends, nothing wrong with that. But a lot of times we forget to look within and figure out what makes us happy so that we can be guided to the right people, places, and things. So my challenge for you this week is just to think about some ways that you can make yourself happy without having to depend on other people, and find ways to clear your heart as well. Again, thanks for tuning in today, and I will see you guys again next time. Thanks. Looking a little crazy. I got my mask on and everything, but today I am doing a placenta encapsulation. So I kind of wanted to just give you guys some highlights, take you through it a little bit with me. I got the placenta today. Baby was born 2 days ago, so I just got finished steaming the placenta. I already have some of it dehydrating, so I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how that looks. I'll show you real quick, but I'm not going to be picking up the camera much. I'm going to prop it down, that way I don't have to worry about putting on gloves, taking off gloves and everything. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I do as a doula and placenta encapsulator. Hope you guys enjoy, and let me know if you have questions. So I just got done steaming this placenta. This is kind of how it looks afterward. I used the lemon to steam. It looks like meat. So now I'm going to put it on this cutting board and slice it up so that way I can go and put it in the dehydrator. And here's just a little bit of the placenta that I already have in the dehydrator. As you can see, I have the umbilical cord all nicely put together. That way I can give it to mom as a keepsake. And then the rest of this is actually the amniotic sac, is what you're seeing here. A little chunk of placenta there and a little bit there, but everything else is the amniotic sac. And so that takes a little bit less time to dry out. And that's why I'm doing it first. am with my sister. Y'all can't see her right now, but I'll show her in a second. And it's Saturday. We are going to do a little bit of thrifting. So we're headed to pick up my friend Tia, and then we're gonna be headed to, I guess, like around Augusta. There's this shop called Final Cuts, and I saw it on TikTok. It has a lot of good stuff from like Urban Outfitters, Anthropologie, Beholden. So hopefully we find some good stuff today. But I just wanted to hop on and take y'all with me throughout our day. So I'm driving, but I'll check back in later. We made it. So we just had a great time at Final Cut doing thrifting. I definitely am going to show you guys what I got, what we got, and you know, I took some clips and stuff while I was there, some footage to put all together for y'all, because I definitely would recommend going. It's a quick trip from Columbia, which is where I left from, and then I'm headed back home now. But it was like a great day. I needed that. I needed the retail therapy. I had some goals as far as just getting like pants, but you'll see the video, I mean the pictures and the videos, y'all. There was so many clothes. So I suggest if you go, definitely go as like a plan in mind of what you need. Otherwise you'll spend like all day there and there's so much to look at. It's just like overwhelming at times. So I was able to put together a few outfits. Actually, I got like a couple of graphic tees, which is what I've been looking for. They had graphic tees for $5 and below, and then I got some pants, which I've been looking for. So this will probably be my last thrift haul for a minute. The next thing I need to start working on is getting some shoes for the fall, like some boots and stuff, and I'll show you guys how the pants fit as well. Me being taller, all my pants, like, they feel like they're high water. So I mean, I'll let y'all be the judge of that. But I'm gonna need some like boots and what's the word, high top shoes. So you know, I'm gonna make it work. It is what it is. I gotta get it in how it fits in, and yeah. But with all that said, I just wanted to come on with a message as well. So I was just thinking about, you know, healing in general, and I was just thinking, like, you know, I feel like we do ourselves a disservice when we feel like there's one way to do things, or there's only one way to do things, shall I say. Like, I feel like, you know, a lot of us are trying to relearn and unlearn a lot of things on our healing journey. And I think the most important thing to realize, especially in the world we live in and with like social media and everything, and how we can get into comparison mode so easily, one thing that's important to remember is that, you know, a few truths can exist at the same time. Multiple truths, not just a few, infinite truths. You know, like, just because you were able to do something one way and that worked for you doesn't mean that it'll work for someone else. And that goes for like everything, a job, a relationship, you know, a trip. Like, everyone's experience is unique. So when we like go into things thinking like, or judge people because of how they do something, or like, you know, we want to give our advice, you know, it's great when it's asked for, but when it's not, I feel like it just takes away from life experience, you know, like, and you sell yourself short thinking that there's only one way to do things. So yeah, that's just on my mind. That was just my little tidbit, I guess, you know, on healing and on, I guess, releasing the matrix. I think, you know, that's not something I per se focus on, but a lot of folks do, is escaping the matrix and just the, you know, worldly or societal way of doing things. But I think we we also have to realize when we're still using some of those same ideals to get ourselves out of the matrix. So, you know, that just boxes us in when we feel like we have to do things a certain way or label things a certain way, you know, like that. So this light and sun is hitting, ain't it? But yeah, I just wanted to drop that in y'all's ear and just give y'all something to think about, because I was pondering on it and I'm just like, you know, you can really miss out on opportunities and experiences when you feel like you have to do things the way that everyone you know has done them, or the way you've always seen them done. You know, that's not the case. You can definitely make your own lane, and there is, what's that saying? I've seen somebody I follow, Seven, I'll have to tag her below, but she said there's so much to gain in your own lane, and I completely agree. Like, there's nothing wrong with being an individual, but don't judge other people for how they're going about their life and how they're experiencing life and the decisions they choose to make. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope someone can take something from that. If not, just leave it. But yeah. Babe? Babe? Yes, ma'am. So, how you feeling? I'm feeling good. The ciders have been great so far, and I think my favorite is Ginger Gold. I think that's the name of it. It has some ginger in it, and I like that. It gives it a crisp taste. It's good so far.